And we got Corniest creators on Earth.
It is full of some of the best and worst people you've ever met in your life. And as time goes on, that distinction starts to become more and more obvious. But I should not be seeing a 7-year-old's comments on YouTube video. Why are we even sharing the same space?
Turkey Slurpee.
Yeah, bro. You can tell, like, comment section always get me, bro. It be funny that they be saying, like, they just be like saying the most, and then they come with the emos and stuff. It be funny to me though, bro. I don't know why.
YouTube Shorts comment sections might as well classify as a daycare. On these platforms, there are also categories of creators that are some of the corniest videos you'll ever see. And of course, you saw it in the thumbnail. The first we're starting off with is Looksmaxers. Looksmaxing creators weren't really that prevalent until maybe 2 years ago. I would say the prelude to it was those Sigma creators, which evidently were worse. But as soon as Clavicular started streaming and blew up, the whole community started to become mainstream almost overnight. Hey, we can say what we want about Clavicular, but this did single-handedly have a genre blow up in the mainstream because of himself. Now you got moms and dads asking their kids how to Looksmax and if they're sub 5 or not. As this category has grown, they've got
it's crazy.
their own little subsections of people that do it, with one of them being those dudes who get a funk sound on TikTok and stare at the camera with it. And they'll do this at absolutely any occasion they can. Graduating from high school and need to record yourself right before walking the stage, they've got that. Doing your job as a policeman but gotta stop for an edit, they've got that. In the bathroom after dropping the fattest ever and being in front of a mirror, they've got that. By the way, this guy on screen was a popular Looksmaxer on TikTok until May of this year, where his ex-girlfriend exposed he was buying cheese pizza content, and then Jadion confronted him on it, where he admitted he did buy that content, then got arrested on 15 counts of possession. Imagine being a conventionally attractive dude who has a good following on social media and could probably pull a lot of women in a snap, only to be buying CP content and ruin your entire life at 18. Usually this happens with older guys. I guess he wanted to speedrun ruining his life just because. And the worst part about it is, he started getting more followers after the arrest. I thought Looksmaxing was
Nah, that's crazy. Holy, like, he's a real goat.
supposed to be about looks, and I would assume if you did something like that, you would get curb stomped by the community. He even had one of his Looksmaxer friends defending him and saying he should be forgiven.
I was just asking, do you think it would be a disservice if he was convicted and sentenced to a lengthy prison sentence? Do you think that would be an injustice?
The whole point that I'm trying to get across with both of you guys is, I wish that you could make an argument without reference to prison.
An argument without prison? He got charged with 15 counts! I don't—
Yeah, he's cool. That dude is cool. That Looksmaxing guy is cool.
even think EDP had 15 counts. He's lucky he's not getting the death penalty. If it was the Middle East, they probably would have stoned his ass by noon. His friend's main argument is he says instead of prison, he should get rehabilitation and everyone can be forgiven for sin. As someone who's a Christian—
Going by that logic, then, you know, others who probably doing that should too as well then, bro. Come on, stop.
that is a mostly true belief, although it still varies by your denomination. Not every Christian believes that. But just because you could be religiously forgiven if you repent doesn't mean you could be forgiven by the law. Imagine we did that for any crime out there. Someone could commit a mass genocide and kill 1,000 people, and they would just hit the court with,
I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior. Yes.
It's also true he could get both prison time and rehabilitation so he doesn't do it again. So I'm not sure why his friend is trying to lay the option of no prison at all. You do the crime, you do the time. This incident showed the true degeneracy the Looksmaxing community has turned into. The amount of people defending bro is still crazy. Something that also hit the Looksmaxing community like a bullet is Clavicular's recent transformation. Clavicular recently got a nose job on stream to once again improve himself, and it's turned out that a lot of people are actually saying he looks worse off with it and the nose job did not help.
Oh, wait.
Which is a problem. People are actually saying he
before and after. Woo.
looks worse off with it, and the nose job did not help, which is a problem for them because you know their mindset. You have to get everything truly maxed out to reach ascension. With Clavicular getting clowned on for his nose job, now they're all confused on why people don't like it. These dudes clearly don't understand not every person needs to change every aspect of their body. Sometimes
I'm telling you, bro, like God made you the way you are. Like, man, just be thankful that, you know what I'm saying? Be thankful with that. Well, you know, I would never understand.
things are perfectly fine. It's the equivalent of a celebrity randomly getting Botox and some surgeries thinking they'll look way sexier. Only for people online to say the opposite and the celeb being confused on why turning their face into a stone figure didn't help. Brother? Also, recently Clavicular went to Paris to do his own stream series and try to do the same thing he does in America, walking around the streets and flirting with women to smash them. But he got the exact opposite experience.
Yeah, Brody thought he was really him in Paris. Brody, it showed he really got cool. I mean, well, he got rejected, Brody. Brody, you're not that guy. You can't pull them like that. You don't know how to pull, like, you know, I guess certain ones.
He was gonna get. The girls were laughing at him. People were putting up middle fingers to him, which shocked his fans.
Oh yeah, they taking him as a joke.
It's not
Barry is taking him as a joke, gang.
shocking that a country who doesn't really care about him and sees his stream antics is gonna make fun of him. Like, these dudes truly think Clavicular pulling women and them throwing themselves at him has nothing to do with his fame or money. His headquarters for streaming is in Miami. That's the hub of the most succubus woman to exist on the planet.
Yeah, I was saying, like, he can't. Yeah, like I said, it's different. He only know how to pull certain females in Miami. Brody, like, if you know, you know. He can't. He is not him.
Planet. If you post on Instagram you have a yacht in Miami, you're gonna get 20 DMs from some plastic surgeried up women there. I'm not saying Clavicular couldn't pull at all without the fame, but saying it has no influence is crazy. The other category of looks maxers that are corny is the racist looks maxers. They'll make edits putting people who are less attractive of different races and then putting Clavicular or someone else over it. It's always alluding some or saying they have bad genes or whatever. Meanwhile, behind the camera, they look like Notre Dame and have no chance with these women. Like, bro, do you know how pathetic it is that you're flexing another man's looks and aren't even showing your face? It would be like me in an argument with some dude and pointing to another dude saying, Yo, all right then, bro. Well, at least his over there is definitely bigger than yours. It also wouldn't be hard for me to make an edit like they do, but I'm not a cornball and loser. And these dudes be making these racist edits, but on the low, they're actually attracted to these people. But because they never have a chance with them, they make these edits to make themselves have more self-esteem and say they're still superior because their skin color.
Like, is that really true though? Is that really true? Like, they really do like them? They just like to hate on them? I don't know. That's wild to me, bro.
Color. Speaking of racist, the next creators we got are the racist rage baiters.
Ah, damn. They stay on Twitter. They stay on X.
This is a genre that started to build more since 2020, and honestly,
since Elon Musk acquired Twitter /
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, bro, they stay on Twitter. They stay on X, bro. They stay on there. That's their safe. That's their safe space. That's their comfort zone.
These are people whose entire content is basically made to provoke certain races, and that gives them the attention. But anytime they don't do that, they get no attention, so they become reliant on that content. The biggest case this year of someone who did that was Chud the Builder. You've probably—
Oh yeah, bro. Y'all know we be talking about him on my other channel, bro. Yo, like I said, he think freedom of speech. Like, he thinking like his audience, his echo chamber, who he created, thinking is about they taking away his freedom of speech. But it wasn't never about that. It's him going around instigating, antagonizing black people. He literally going over there in black space, instigating and antagonizing, saying this is how they are, and they chipping out and stuff. In reality, if you look, all of that is clearly getting debunked. They is literally minding their business. This dude is obsessed with black people.
Probably seen this story by now, but Chud the Builder was a streamer on Kick who walked around in the streets, and his whole content was literally walking around the city yelling the hard R at black people and trying to get a reaction. To which he would then point at his waistband, showing his gun and telling them don't attack or he'll shoot. Funny thing is, a lot of the time, people would mostly give him no reaction or
Yeah, and like that what I'm saying, like it easily debunked. He be him and his audience be saying this is how they are. This is what they always do, Brody. All of that is easily getting debunked, and they say this is how we all act and stuff. Bro, if you look at it, it's being recorded in 4K. Black do not act like none of that. All that stuff is being debunked. Like crazy. It's so just obsessed with black. Bro, love black.
question why he was doing it.
Somebody get him a banana. He's chimping out. Come on over here and chimp out. He chimping out. He said, what's the...
And no one took him serious. People would troll him in real life, snatching his hat. Anytime someone did get close to him, he would start shaking and telling them to back up. Chud is
They didn't want to start calling the cops.
perfect example of a Twitter/X user escaping to the real world and realizing no one is like their loser asses. They think just because Elon bought Twitter and pushes all of their accounts up in the algorithm and forces it in people's faces, that their echo chambers define real life. People
That's what I've been saying, bro. This is echo chamber, bro. The echo chamber really think his echo chamber group really think that he's winning. In reality, once they get off social media, they are losing. Like, come on, man. I said it. It's their echo chamber. It's their safe space. It's their comfort zone. It's a safe space for them.
got things to lose and people to take care of. Most of the time in any racist encounter in real life, people just pull out their phone and record them because that does more damage than any type of fighting. You'll get them fired from any type of
I'm telling you, bro. Ooh, instantly. Like, cause yeah, you gotta look at that. Cause like, you gotta look at that, bro. Like, if it's a racist person and they going out hollering N-word, and say they like got like a nurse outfit, you know, like them nursing uniforms and stuff like that, bro. Oh, they finna fire. They finna. You think that business? You think that company is finna work? You think you finna work for that company, bro? You finna make that company look bad, and like the owner of that, like, no, I'm losing money and all that. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably like losing money, and I'm not gonna have any more patience. You know what I'm saying? All that, brother. That person gotta go because you messing me up now. Well, I guess he more about the money or whatever.
Forever for the rest of their life. It turns out this was all a deflection of his own insecurities after he got exposed by two trans women who said they were with him, but one of them being a dominatrix and saying she knew him before he started streaming, and he would take things up the you-know-what, paying for these sessions. Another one also said they even dated for a while with full-on receipts of it, by the way. If your career is gonna be to appeal to the most racist losers on the internet, doing it and having a track record like this is diabolical.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Now it's starting to think like, maybe like his audience is like that too. They probably, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have some people thinking.
Did you think this was gonna be the most accepting community ever? And he got gassed up by these losers telling him to keep being racist and making $5 per hour on stream.
I'm telling you, and then like ain't now one of them ain't helping. They quiet as a mouse. They quiet as a mouse now. Cause they know they can't use that freedom of speech. They think it's about freedom of speech. It was never about freedom of speech.
He ended up coming across the wrong person and shooting at them, which has resulted ever since May of this year of him being locked up with a $1.25 million bond. Until that got canceled because it turned out they got footage of him shooting at the guy before he attacked, meaning it wasn't self-defense. He was doing all these antics to have some viral case of him shooting someone in self-defense who crashed out.
And then they were looking through him all. They were looking through his whole Twitter account. Like, bro, like they really think they were. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Him after saying the hard R, only to himself over, not even have that scenario happen, and spend the rest of his life in prison most likely. You know, I must say, This has been one of the greatest hate watches I've had all year. Funniest thing about this is the guy he shot at was a disabled veteran. I thought these dudes were supposed to be all patriotic and support people who defend the country. Yet they take the femboy loser who shot at the man defending this country's side. I stand with the man who fought for this country and not the dude that was provoking it. His fans also made the case worse for him because they started threatening the judge for revoking his bond, to which—
Yeah, like that's so crazy. Like I said, bro, that was so, oh my God, they really think they was above the law.
She had to make a statement saying, "I will not be intimidated." Nice one, guys. You just guaranteed Chud a good old life sentence. I actually hope this is a lesson for any of these losers that their shenanigans on Twitter/X don't hold in real life. And
I'm telling you, bro, that is so fast, man. They really think that internet really be cooking their brain, like be cooking and frying their brains out like crazy.
one of these similar race rage baiters is a guy called Kingman.
This dude right here. This dude, yeah, he's definitely one, bro. He is like, bro, I don't know who more obsessed, him or Chubb.
Degeneracy is mainly on Twitter/X, and his whole content consists of anti-blackness. Like, he'll pull up false racial stats, only post things about black people who do violent.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, bro, I don't know who more obsessed with black people between Chubb or this guy. Bro, to me, I think it's a tie. The whole league, bro. This dude this guy won't. Oh my goodness.
He also gets mad at black immigrants or any other immigrants moving to places like America or the UK or whatever, saying, why are you doing this and you're ruining the country? Like, buddy, let me get this straight. You're complaining about other immigrants and whoever moving to America or the UK or Canada while having parents that are Asian immigrants.
What I'm saying, like, it makes no sense, bro. Like, he's a grifter. Like I said, we all know he's a grifter, bro.
You can't make this up. The bootlicking has no end. He really thinks kissing up to these white racist type of people is gonna somehow make him exempt from anything himself. Bro, they don't like you either, gang. You're just a good chess
I'm telling you, bro. You just a token. Use a token
piece for them. Meanwhile, in the streets, if they saw bro, this is how they would treat him.
Don't become racist, please.
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
Where are you from?
Am I saying everyone is racist in these countries? Obviously not. But my point is, the specific type of people he kisses up to will never accept him.
I'm telling you, like, bro, like, he don't even realize he's a token. Or he probably do realize it, and he's just gonna keep it pushing. Oh, it's possible, like, his parent probably don't even know what he's doing online.
Does he realize he could just hang out with non-racist white people and not have to put up with what he does? And when he gets called out by other Asian people saying he's just trying to kiss up to racist white people and he doesn't want to be Asian, he crashes out saying he's never wanted to be white and he's a proud Korean.
Like, I guess, bro, whatever you say.
Whenever he does get some type of racism, though, he calls it out saying people shouldn't generalize Asians. Actually, let me correct that. He is racist to other Asians. It's just if you go after Koreans, then, you know, you're generalizing because they're the only good Asians according to him. I don't support that racism either, obviously, but you can't be picky with who you call out. And the last thing we got is AI slop creators. As AI has started to advance,
bro, it crazy, bro. It crazy.
More and more. We were probably primitive 6 months ago in AI compared to what we got now. More random types of slop creators are popping up in different categories. One of the worst ones have got to be those fake movie trailer channels. These existed in the past, but it was obvious the whole thing wasn't real before AI. Now with AI, people can fully make the trailers more realistic and basically generate free money for themselves while stealing someone else's copyrighted work. I don't even get the obsession of being so desperate for a movie or show trailer you have to watch a fake one. Doesn't that ruin the hype for it in the first place? It also
they don't kill.
Dilutes the original work and makes it look dumb when you watch these trailers. Like, look at this Back to the Future trailer and tell me you find it satisfying.
This fall, time is running out of time.
Doc, there are hundreds of me in there.
That's exactly the problem.
The continuum's folding in on itself like a cosmic pretzel.
One kid in a red vest A future beyond the future.
We have to go further than we've ever gone. 2 jumps ahead.
YouTube went on to ban 2 accounts who were constantly doing this.
Oh yeah, and I think YouTube shutting down like them AI content creators. I mean, them AI slots creators. I'm like, yo, if that's good. If YouTube is shutting them down, like, yo, get rid of them.
So low-key, they get a W on that. One of the channels called Screen Culture had over 2 million subs and was literally pumping out trailers for anything. And it wasn't like the channel was getting barely any views. It was getting a good amount of views. You also gotta think of it. If your algorithm is tuned into, let's say, like Five Nights at Freddy's content, then YouTube is gonna see a new trailer dropped and push it to your algorithm so you can watch it. People were complaining all the time, telling YouTube to have these channels stop recommending fake trailers to them. But because it was in their algorithm and YouTube couldn't tell what was real and what was fake, you would get them plastered on your recommended feed every time. You also got those AI music accounts who post fake music of artists. They do this all the time for artists, and especially when it's dead artists. Juice WRLD is probably the most popular genre of it for some reason, and they'll blatantly post the songs with his voice AI'd over it. They also get to keep the profits of this fully to themselves.
Which that's crazy, man. Bro, I know the family probably be hot mad about that.
Which is extra and unfair to Juice WRLD's family.
Exactly.
He clearly wouldn't approve his voice being used for fake songs. Juice WRLD was someone who had hundreds of songs vaulted for a reason. He was a perfectionist when it came to his work. So seeing people take an AI voice of his and slap it onto some random slop beat is sad. I don't care if Juice WRLD is your favorite artist in the world. Please don't listen to AI songs of artists. It's disrespectful to the actual work they put out there and wanted out. One of my favorite artists is MJ, and am I listening to AI songs of him that aren't real? Hell nah. I don't know how someone can run out of music for an artist that has hundreds of songs anyways. I've never felt like listening to MJ that the songs have run out. There's always something I could play. This is one thing YouTube hasn't cracked down on yet, and I hope it does. For people who still don't get it, think of it like this. Imagine you're a content creator and make a video talking about something that gets good views. Then some random channel takes your voice, runs it through AI, makes something similar, and you get nothing from it. Yeah, that wouldn't be the best feeling. Anyways, that's gonna be all. Let me know what other corny types of creators I missed.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, wow, that what you already know. Lego, but I guess a Lego.